Hi everyone, welcome to the Starlight Realm by Jess. This is going to be my first video. As you can see, I am working on Randall Spangler's Kitchen Helpers, these little cute dragons. So I decided to take the plunge and start a YouTube channel, and I hope you all will come along with me, do some diamond painting, do some crafting, have some, just positive time together. If you guys have any questions, please feel free, put them down in the comments. Yeah, so we're gonna get started. I am currently working on this section right over here, as you can see. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the number 4, which is this beautiful blue. Anybody who wants to know, this is 3843, that's the DMC code. And I am using this pink glitter pen from Add More Zest, Rebecca over at Add More Zest, and one of her white Add More Zest trays. So this is the bigger version of the 2 sizes that she puts out. And as you can see, those diamonds just like to line up in that tray. She did a really great job putting this tray together. These trays, I have 3 of them. I have this white one. I have them all in the bigger size. So I have the white, the gray, and a purple, which was a limited color while she was out of pink filament to make the normal pink ones that go in her stock, like that are always stocked. So I thank her. These are very, like I said, very lovely trays. I didn't have any custom trays before I picked up hers. I really thought about it for a long time before I did so, because I am in the US and shipping and all of that here, because as you know, or hopefully you know, if you follow her, she's over in Great Britain. So I had to really think about it for a little while before I took the plunge. There was some of her limited edition colors that I would have loved to have picked up, but just wasn't able to, or again, because of the price of the shipping or whatnot, it wasn't feasible. So for this past Mother's Day, my husband asked me what I wanted, and I really thought about it, and I was like, I finally want to pull the trigger and get some trays, get a pen. This metal tip is actually one of hers. And yeah, so I took the plunge and I ordered them. They came in pretty swiftly. I think it was like within 2 weeks, which I think is pretty good, overseas and all of that. But yeah, so that's what I'm using today. And I have a glue dot, one of her glue dots actually, that she stocks in her shop in my single placer, and in my multi-placer is pink wax from Diamond Art Club. I bought these multi-placers as a pack of like 12 or something on Amazon. So that's where those are from. And you can just, put in the search bar on Amazon, metal diamond tip placers, something like that, and all kinds of them, all kinds of listings will come up. So you can kind of pick and choose what you want. They have different size packs, or they have ones that, like, these are like the silver color, but they have, pink. They have like rainbow metal now. There's tons. Ones that come with pens, ones that don't. I think I have like the bent, like for anybody who likes that like bent hook kind of tip. It did come with one of those. So that is in another pen that I use, that I keep blue tack in, because I was using blue tack before I got the glue dots. I do like blue tack a lot. Only thing that I have noticed with it is it gets stringy and sticky. and sticky in like a not good way. Like starts to stick to the diamonds and come out of the pen and stuff. And I think that's just when it gets old or whatever, dirty, whatever you want to call it. And blue tack, for those who don't know, is just like the mounting putty that you can use to put up like posters in like a dorm room or, you know, on a wall where you don't want to actually have to drill or nail anything into it. So that's what blue tack is. They sell it in different colors. It's, you know, I think Gorilla Glue even has one. It's like a gray color. So yeah. But I have just used pink wax. Pink wax works fine. I don't have a problem with pink wax. I think the best pink wax is either Diamond Art Clubs, which is the little heart-shaped waxes, or I really do like Diamond Dots wax as well. But I have used just the regular old pink wax that comes in most of the kits. When I first started diamond painting, I had, you know, the pen that came with the kit and the pink wax, a little white tray, and that was how I did my first diamond painting. I, you know, after that is when I really got into, you know, getting some different toolkit and accessory things off of Amazon, expanding my collection. I started watching, you know, more and more YouTube and seeing like what pens were out there and everything, because at least for me, because I have carpal tunnel, the pens that come in the diamond kits, even with a squishy, you know, the little squishy the little thing, the little guard that goes on the pen, even with that, it's uncomfortable for me to diamond paint for long periods of time. It's just not something that I can do because of, you know, the pain that I get in my hands. So yeah, so how is everybody today? Everybody doing good? I hope so. I am filming this on a Thursday. I'm gonna put it up hopefully on Friday, so it'll be, if I can wait. I'm thinking, you know, I'll do a filming schedule of like posting schedule, I should say, of like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'm wanting to do several different things, not just diamond painting. I also crochet, so I was thinking, you know, I could do some crochet whip and chats sometimes, or demonstrations. I am not, I think that's all the fours. I am not a master crocheter by any means, but I have been doing it a really long time. So, you know, if there's questions you have about that, let me know. Questions you have about diamond painting, let me know. Again, I am not by any stretch of the imagination a master at it, but I do, you know, I do it. We're going to move on to number 9, symbol number 9, and this is DMC 995. Again, another blue. All of these blues, you know, make it look, you know, like the colors blend together and have that depth of feeling, whatnot. See, those diamonds just, oh look, see that little piece of trash? Oh, there's a piece of trash. Oh, my diamond stuck to my pen. Let's see if I can get it out. Yeah, it's just a long piece of trash. Just put that over to the side. I will actually put him in the trash later. So yeah. So what were we talking about? Oh, blues, depths of color. So the different blues brings out, you know, the depths of color and stuff, and gives the painting more illusion of depth and everything. So when you see your colors really close together, or like color families really close together, That's just adding to those depths of colors and shading and whatnot. I think Diamond Art Club does an amazing job at rendering. I know they hand render a lot of their, I think it's everything actually, all of their artwork. And they have a lot of really great artists, some new artists that have come on with them that are really special. Just really like checking out their Instagrams and Facebooks and stuff and seeing what they're doing and, you know, seeing what they're possibly going to do and what, you know, DAC may possibly bring to us, the public, you know. It's an exciting time. So, yeah. I ordered some DAC paintings recently and was very excited when they came in. I can never wait. I am one of those. I have to open them that evening. I want to go through them. I want to see what the cover minders are. I want to see what the washi tapes are. I want to unroll that painting. I want to see how big it is and all the color and everything. It's just exciting, you know, kid on Christmas morning kind of thing. Like, who doesn't like to open up a package and, you know, get something they're excited about? And especially this is, you know, this is art. It just, yeah, it really gets me going, as, you know, they say. And I'm guessing that if you're watching this, diamond painting is one of those things that get you going too. So I hope you'll come join me, you know, throughout the week. I think on Wednesdays I'm going to try and post a Worthwhile Wednesday. So we'll talk about things that I find worthwhile. So like books or music, art, TV shows, movies, and we'll do some kind of little inspirational thing, like a positivity session, you know what I mean? Like, so much negativity in the world, and negative vibes and whatnot, and I'm not about all that. I don't have the energy to put out there for negativity. So I am thinking that we will do Worthwhile Wednesdays, do positive stuff. So I hope you like that series. It is something I'm really passionate about. You know, like I said, books and whatnot. I read a lot. I listen to audiobooks a lot. More so, I would listen to audiobooks nowadays than I read, just because I am just busy a lot with either, you know, work, home stuff, kids, pets, you know, all that, that I just don't always have time to sit down and read a book. A lot of the time when I sit down for downtime, I won't read, and, you know, because I'm crafting. I'm either crocheting something, like I'm working on a baby blanket right now, or I'll be diamond painting, like I'm working on this Randall Spangler. So I don't take a lot of time to read as much as I used to, but I do listen to audiobooks. I'm able to listen to audiobooks at work, you know, or if I'm like walking the dog, or you know, just different things. Sometimes when I'm crafting, although when I'm crafting, I generally am going to be watching some kind of YouTube video that either is like about that craft. So like I'll watch a lot of the diamond painting ladies out there, or I will I do like to watch other just kind of random stuff, you know what I mean? Like I like to watch some of the like medical things that are like the real, you know, real doctors and like their medical, you know, stuff that goes on with them and in cases they have. I find that stuff very interesting. I love Grey's Anatomy. Not so much the newer ones, but the older ones. So that makes sense that I like to watch those like medical dramas or medical YouTubes. Also, I like to watch stuff about true crime. Big true crime buff. I used to listen to a lot of true crime podcasts. I haven't been listening to podcasts really lately. It's just not, I kind of wax and wane into things sometimes. And podcasts have been one. I used to listen to them constantly. And now, I couldn't tell you the last time I listened to a podcast. So I've been, like I said, I watch YouTube true crime stuff, like interrogations or like police takedowns and stuff like that. Again, that's all stuff I just find fascinating. I really enjoy, that stuff. And I feel like a lot of people do. A lot of those channels have tons and tons of subscribers, you know, so not the only one out there enjoying that kind of stuff. So, give you a little background about me. So, my name is Jessica, and I go by Jess a lot of the time. Most people who know me call me Jess. I do not like to be called Jessie. It's not my thing. There have only been about 2 people my whole life that have called me Jessie that I didn't correct. And that was a friend named Jessie in high school and an older lady at church when I was young. Yeah, they were the only ones that I ever allowed to call me Jessie because it's just not something I enjoy. Right there, you see that little tab? That's why I'm not using. That's why I'm not using that one. I'm going to take that one out. Put him to the side. I should have a garbage tray over there, but I don't. So I'm just making like a little pile of trash. Look, that one's got one too. Right there. Little tab. I don't know if you guys can, if you can see that or not. It is there, I promise. I'm not making up stuff. Sometimes I think it's hard to pick up everything on the camera. We want to have you close enough that you can see what I'm doing, but not so close that like I'm going in and out of focus and stuff. I know people, I don't like videos like that, so I know I wouldn't want to watch a video like that. This is brand new setup, of course, so I don't know how, this is my first like full video, so I don't know how the video is going to go, but yeah, we're going to see. So anyway, back to me. I am, again, my name is Jessica. I am 40, turned 40 back in March. I am a Pisces, so that should tell you, if you're into that kind of stuff, a good bit about me. I'm a very emotional person. I am an empath. I can sympathize with people really, really, really easily. I cry, you know, sad commercials and or reading articles about something that happened to someone. Yeah, I can really sympathize. I think that's just one of those like Pisces things a lot of times, is that we wear all those emotions right out in front for everybody to see. I think some people see it as a weakness, but I think it just makes us better, you know, human beings. Like if you can look at that person and know what they're going through and be able to sympathize with them, I think it just makes you, you know, just makes you better. Makes you a better person, that you have that deeper feeling, that deeper understanding of humanity. Let's see. So I'm 40. I'm a Pisces. What else? I have a husband. I've been married for 15 years. And so you might hear me talk about him a little bit. We were married in January of 2012. So, oh wait, I said 15 years. 10 years we've been married. Ooh, I just like upped our thing, huh? Sorry, 10 years we've been married. It's like 13 or something we've been together. Anyway, it's a long time. Doesn't really matter. We have in the past actually forgotten our anniversary. So, you know, we love each other every day. So that's all that really matters, right? We have 2 daughters, Sophia and Penelope. Sophia is 12. Penelope is, yes, I did just put those trash drills back in there. I don't know. Because what if I need them and I need to shave them down or something? Don't question me. Next color up is going to be this like 996, and I kind of like, I don't know, it's like a stick pin, you know, that you would use for like quilting or something, sewing maybe. Anyway, daughters. 2 daughters. We have two pets. Well, a few more than 2. So I'll tell you why that is. So we have a cat named Ladybug. She is 3 or 4. And she is a tabby cat. She is very chunky, very heavy cat. She, yeah, but she's lovey when she wants to be, as I think most cats are. She's adorable. Hopefully I'll get some video of her at some point, show you what she looks like. And then we have Holly. Holly is a husky, Siberian husky, and she is white and black, the white and black variety. And she is not the like really floofy one. She's more of a in between the slick or silky and like the real like poofy fluffy. Her dad is more of the red. He's a red and white husky, and he is more the floofy floof. But her mama is like a really slick. What is that? Do you see that? What is that? She was really like slick. Like she wasn't really floofy at all. Or isn't, I should say, because she is still alive. So anyway, she came from a litter of 7 puppies. And yeah, she was actually, when I looked at the pictures that the breeder sent me, she wasn't even my first pick. It was another puppy, and we actually went to see both of them, and she was the one that like licked Sophia's face, and she licked my husband, she licked me. The other one was very sweet as well, but Holly kind of bonded with us. So we picked her out way before she was allowed to be away from her mama. So we had to wait like over a month to go get her and bring her home. So she, she wasn't with us, for a while. But we named her Holly because it was Christmas time. She was born on November 11th. And so her birthday's coming up. She'll be 2. And we were racking our brain. What should we name this puppy? What should we name this puppy? And finally, you know, we were kicking around all these different names, tons of different names. So then finally, one evening, we're sitting having dinner, and Penelope is singing Christmas carols while we're eating. And she says, "Deck the halls with boughs of holly." And I went, "That's it, holly." And you know what? She is a holly. She, you know, you try to pick out names for, you know, your kids, your pets, whatever. And, you know, you got to hope that that's actually, you know, fits them or whatever. And, you know, hers really does. And actually our kids' do too. Penelope is definitely a Penelope. Sophia is definitely a Sophia. No other names would have been right for them. Yeah. So that's that. What else? Oh, pets, other pets. So I guess they're pets too. We went on vacation this past summer. We went down to Nags Head, North Carolina. Lovely place, great vacation. We stayed at the Oceanfront South Comfort Inn. It was lovely. We had a oceanfront room, and so we got to sit out on our balcony, watch the ocean. That was just, you know, wonderful. Got to see the moon come up over the ocean. Got to see some storms come in on the ocean. People setting off fireworks over the ocean. Got to see some boats. They were far off, but we could see them. The kids got to see porpoises. I did not get to see the porpoises. I was like making their breakfast when they saw the porpoises, so I didn't see the porpoises. That would have been cool, but we did see crabs and stuff like that, and lots of seagulls. We fed French fries and stuff to the seagulls. But anyway, so we're on vacation, and the kids had gotten really good grades in school, and my husband had told them that if they got really good report cards, that they could get hermit crabs as pets. So we're at one of the you know, like big tourist trap places where you get all of your souvenirs, you know, you're going to take home, sweatshirts and hats and all of that stuff. So we're at one of those, and of course we have to go look at the hermit crabs, and we end up picking out three hermit crabs. So I'm back with these 3 hermit crabs. So we had to find, you know, we had to find out about hermit crabs. I'm going to move to this beautiful purple color, 3837, and this is going to be the last color of this square that I'm working on. Anyway, oh, look at that color. It's so gorgeous. I love purples. Purples, teals, turquoise. Those are my thing. Those did not pick up. I think I need to put new wax in the multi-placer side. Anyway, so we come back with these 3 crabs. We have to do some research on how to take care of crabs, these hermit crabs. And it tells us, you know, that, you know, you should have like a 10-gallon or 10 gallons per hermit crab or something tank. Well, that's like really big. So we just got them a 10-gallon aquarium and put sand in it. They seem to like that way better than the like aquarium rock, which is what we started out with. Which apparently isn't their thing. That's not really good for them or whatever. So yeah, so we switched them out, and they love the sand. They really are loving that. We actually got some new shells for them today because from Amazon, because they you know, they've changed, some of them have changed their shells from shells that we had or could find at some of the local pet stores. But unfortunately, they're just, you know what I mean? The one really needs another shell change, and he keeps trying different shells, and he'll stay in them for just a little while, and then he'll switch out of them because they're just not the right shape or the right size, or maybe he's just not comfortable. I don't know, because obviously, you know, they don't talk to me. So, so yeah, so we ordered some shells, and some of them are bigger, but I feel like not. Did you see that? Just popped right off my pen. Like I said, I need to put wax in that bad boy. So anyway, he needs a new shell. So we put the shells in there. We're hoping that they're big enough, but we're really like, I don't know if they're going to be big enough. So we're going to wait and see. If he does end up finding one that he likes, that is bigger for him and everything, then we're good to go. But if not, we're going to have to order another size up for him and the other crab, because one of the other crabs is bigger too. There is only one of the crabs that is still in his original shell that he, you know, came home in, and they put all of the hermit crabs, at least in this place that we were at this time that we went there, in painted shells. They're like painted and lacquered. So they're like, you know, they've got like superheroes and all kinds of stuff on them. I don't know. And that's actually not good for them, my husband read. So to put them in painted shells. So yeah, so we're trying to make sure that they have more natural shells and they get out of the painted shells. But you know what I mean? Like you can't force them out. You gotta like kind of wait and let them do their own little crabby thing. So maybe I'll do a little video of, like, a pet video one day. Show and tell pets, so that you guys can see the hermit crabs, and you can see Ladybug with her little white toes in the back, and Holly with her crazy husky ways. Yeah, let me know if you guys would like that. Be very happy to put that together for you. See what else. I do work. I work from home. I work for a title company. We help banks, you know, with paperwork for when you do a refinance, or you do a home loan, or you sell your house, or sorry, a home equity loan, or you sell your house. We are the ones who help the bank with all the paperwork. That big stack of papers you have to sign, you know, to get the money or the house or whatever. We help with all that. So that's what, oops, that one's stuck. So that's what I do all day long. I like it. I've been doing it a long time now, like 16 years. The company I'm with right now, I've been with 11. And they're good people. I work with good people. Oh look, oh no, I just moved it, didn't I? Go back. Go back. Where you go? There you go. I work with good people. I work for good people, and that's really important. And it's flexible. So when I need to get off early to do something, doctor's appointments, I need to start late, doctor's appointments, whatever, then management is very understanding. And I think that's hard to find a lot of times. So I do work. What else? I did go to college. I did not finish college. I was very, I don't even know what you would call it. I didn't know what I wanted to do. And there are days that I still don't know what I want to do. If you've ever had any of those thoughts. But I mean, I am doing now what I'm doing. I guess this is what I was meant to do or destined to do, whatever you want to call it. So, and it affords me, like I said, the time to do the things I want to do. My daughter, Sophia, the older one, is in band, and she plays clarinet. And so I joined Band Boosters to help. So they're a group of, volunteers that help, raise money for the band. We do fundraisers and stuff. We run the concession stand at the football games. Just, other stuff. We make sure the kids have uniforms and they're fed at the games, and, their instruments are repaired, that the girls that twirl flags have the flags that they need, and the poles and the bags to carry them, and that the drummer, drumline percussionists have the sticks they need and whatnot. We do all that. We do whatever we need to be doing to support them and make sure that they're the best that they can be. So yeah, that's one of the volunteer things that I do, and I love it. I was a band kid. I was in band from 6th grade all the way through high school and college. I was in choir at church and in college. So I did music my whole life. I'm a music nut. I love music. So when my daughter wanted to be in band, I of course was like, oh my God, yes, of course. What do we do? So, I took her, try out instruments. I, joined the band. I helped sell, popcorn and flowers and candy and, whatever. And I am actually the secretary of Band Boosters this year. I got voted in. I attend all the meetings and I take the notes, write down the minutes of the meeting, type them up, get them over to the other officers for review, and then we post them so that, anybody who missed a meeting, knows what was happening and all of that. So it's important. It's important work. There are some times that I have to tell them, like, whoa, slow down. What was that date? Or what was that name of that person? Or whatever. But it's not too often. I'm pretty quick at taking the notes that I need to. But I did, like I said, I volunteer at the concession stand. I did concession stand this past Wednesday. It was for a middle school game, and we were jumping busy. We did a JV game on the Saturday prior to that, and we weren't that busy. And it could have been because it was a morning game, started at like 10 or something. But the JV games are like right after work. Like I had to ask to get off early and hoof it there, and we literally didn't have any time to sit down, didn't have any time to talk much or do anything but serve hot dogs and sodas and nachos and pepperoni rolls and bottles of water and stuff. It was just very we were just very busy the whole game. So they do have a varsity game tomorrow night. I am not signed up to work that game from the sounds of it, they have plenty of volunteers. So I feel like more people want to do the varsity games because that's like the varsity, the band that performs at the games is just varsity. Sophia's in middle school band and they don't perform at the games. So I feel like it's, you know, a lot of people don't want to go to those because they don't have kids in the band, because most of the band parents are high school band parents. Their kids are in high school or flagline or whatever. And, you know, but I started band early. I started band boosters early because they sent home a little thing like, hey, with one of the fundraisers, hey, come be a part of the, you know, the band booster organization. So I called up a lovely woman named Kim, whose phone number and everything was on the order forms, and I said, you know, hey, I'm really interested in being a band booster. My mom was a band booster when I was in school, and I just, you know, I feel led to do that. So she was lovely about it. She told me all about it, told me when to be there and how much dues were and everything, and the, you know, the rest, so to speak, was history. I joined last October, and by summer I was secretary. So yeah, you know, again, you do, and I'm an executive officer with some lovely ladies. They're truly wonderful. They truly have good hearts. They truly want to see nothing but good for these kids, and they work their butts off. We are, you know, constantly having to call for donations for this, or, you know, do you want to help with that, or, you know, you have to talk to the Pepsi guy to find out when they're, you know, changing out the coolers in the concession stand because, you know, the contract is up on one of them, or we're getting two and, you know, bigger ones, or whatever it may be. So there's a lot of, you know, there's a lot of outside, it's not just going to the meetings and taking notes and stuff. There's a lot of outside stuff that we do too. Or we research stuff that, you know, how much, you know, they want this color flag and how much is that going to be. Well, look at that, guys. That went by pretty quick. We finished that square up. So I did tell you a little bit about me, a little bit about my family, my pets, what I do for work, what I do for volunteer. We'll just, you know, again, if you guys have any questions you want me to answer, please feel free. And I appreciate you joining me here in the Starlight Realm. Struggling. In the Starlight Realm by Jess. And I hope you enjoy this video. And I'll see you all again next time.